Hare Krishna. So we are on the 66th verse of the second chapter of Gita, wherein Krishna explains that when a devotee gets his mercy, yesterday we have seen, prasade sarva dukkhanam hanirasyopajayate. So what does that prasad, what does that mercy mean? Yes. So today Krishna tells about exactly this. He says, Nasti buddhir ayuktasya na cha ayuktasya bhavana na cha bhavayatah shantir ashantasya kutah sukham. One who is not connected with the Supreme in Krishna consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. And how can there be any happiness without peace? So here we see the word yukta is used. What does yukta mean? Yukta has two meanings in English. One is qualification. Yukta means qualification. And the second is yukta also means connect or connection. So here Krishna says, Na asti buddhir ayuktasya. When buddhi or intelligence is not connected to Krishna, it is not engaged in the service of Krishna, and na cha ayuktasya bhavana. Bhavana means feelings. Where are feelings? Feelings are there in the mind. So unless one's intelligence and one's mind, buddhi and bhavana, they are connected to Krishna, yukta. So yukta means connection and yukta means qualification. So connected with Krishna with what qualification? Qualification is bhakti. Qualification is a genuine desire to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna very beautifully explains in Bhagwad Geeta why is he telling this jnana to Arjuna. Why is he telling all these processes to Arjuna? Was Arjuna a sannyasi? Was Arjuna a renouncer? Was Arjuna somebody who was a Vedantist? No, Arjuna was a grihastha. Arjuna was a soldier. An ordinary man, might be belonging to a royal family, but a soldier. And he is a grihastha. So why is this knowledge being told to him? There are so many renunciants who seem to be more qualified to get this knowledge. So Krishna says, Bhaktosi, Priyosi. You are my devotee. You are non-envious of me. And you love me. Because of these two qualifications, I am telling you this further. So this yukta, this connection and qualification to Krishna is always on the level of bhakti. If one's mind and intelligence are not engaged, then we see what happens. Na cha bhavayatah shanti. When mind and senses and intelligence is not connected, there is no shanti. And when ashantasya kutah sukham, when one is not peaceful, how can there be happiness? So it is very important to understand what is happiness, what is peace. It doesn't mean at all, Krishna never says that if you come to my devotional service, you will not be tormented or tossed upon the waves of material nature. That's not the way. He says, Prasade sarva dukkhanam hani. By my mercy, you will be able to transcend them. Yes, what is the way to transcend them? Engage your mind, engage your intelligence in my service. If mind and intelligence are engaged, automatically senses will be engaged. This is the way, as we have seen also, this experiences of this material world that we go through is like we are walking on a street with a 50-story high building. So when I am walking on the street and this 50-story building looks, oh my God, this is so huge. But that same building, when we are flying 8 kilometers up in the air, majority of the time it is not seen. And when we come below the level of the clouds, it is seen as a small mustard seed. So what has changed? The building has not changed. It's just that our perception and our level of understanding of that building has changed. Similarly, that 50-story building is the problems that a living entity goes through in life. When I am on the level of mind and senses, I am walking on the road and I see my problems as, oh, huge. But when buddhi and mind are connected to Krishna, Krishna makes us transcend. Prasade sarva dukkhana bhani. And those same problems will be seen as a mustard seed. Problems have not changed. The building has not got demolished. It is just that the way you see things, way you perceive things has changed. This is what causes Shanti. We see a devotee begins to understand the transient material nature. And then he becomes peaceful. Oh, जो भी आ रहा है वो जाएगा. अच्छा आ रहा है अच्छा जाएगा. बुरा आ रहा है वो भी जाएगा. So let me be fixed in Krishna's service. That is the way one actually attains peace. This verse is a corollary actually to the 5th chapter 29th verse, wherein Krishna says, Bhokta aham yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suhridah sarvabhutanam gyatva mam shanti vrachati. So, Bhokta aham yajna tapasam, whatever you do, my dear child, I am its only sole proprietor and enjoyer. Sarvaloka maheshwaram, I am the master of all this creation. When you know that I am the one who is to be pleased, Suhrudam Sarva Bhutanam, you know that I am the most closest and most intimate friend of every living entity. When you know this, you will be happy. So here also Krishna gives us a formula. Connect your mind, connect your intelligence in me. Know that I am your friend. I will never ditch you. I will always be with you. This is the way one gets above the material modes of nature, and this is the way one becomes happy. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna